mathematical operations. So here there are different types of mathematical operations. Let us know about them one by one. Firstly, ABS, that it means absolute value. If you give ABS of some value, you will get it in a positive, you will get a positive value in return only. So for example, here I am giving ABS of minus 20, right? I got plus 20 as output, and if I give plus 20, I'll get plus 20 only. If I give minus 70, I'll get plus 70 only. If I give any value in the apps, I'll get the only the positive number in the output, right? Okay, next one is a seal off. So seal off is nothing but rounding up. So for example, if I give 4.2, 4 next number of 4 it will come. Like if I give 3.8, from the 3.8, what was the next number? 4, right? So that's how we'll get the output. For the 4.2, what was the next number? 5. So that's how we'll get. Next one is floor. Floor is nothing but one point down. I mean one number down. 4.9 means 4 only. Like that we will get. Floor means rounding down, and round off means it was normal rounding only. For example, 4.56, 56, the second number is larger than 5, right? So that's why one number get added. So 4.5, when you round off it, you will get 5 as the output. For example, in the next one, round off 4.567 comma 2. So the second value is after point, second value is greater than 5, right? So that's why it was added 1. So 4.57 we will get. Okay, the 6 is greater than 5, right? So that's why we will be added 1 for it. So that's how we'll get 4.57 as the output. Next, trunk. Trunk is very easy. We just remove the decimal. That's it. 4.78 means just 4. 4.2 means just 4, like that. We will just remove the decimal point. That's all. Next, power. Power of 2 comma 3. So power of 2 comma 3 means 2 power 3. So the value of 2 power 3 is 8. For power of 4 comma 5, that means 4 power 5 is 1024, 1024. That's how we will get the value of power. And then next is square root. For the square root, select SQRT of 25. So the square root of 25 is 5, right? So we got the output as 5. So next, the square root of 16 is 4, right? The square root of 16 is 4. That's how we'll get the value 4 as the output. Next, the same cube root, also the same. Select CBRT. For the cube root, we will use the CBRT. So select a CBRT of 27. So the cube root of 27 is 3, right? So we got the output. And then same, the cube root of 8 is 2. So that is how we will get the values of square root and cube root. And the next one is exponential and logarithmic functions. So there were different types of exponential and logarithm functions also. Firstly, exponent of. So for that, exp of, you can give any of the value. For example, here I am giving 1. So e power n, e power 1 means 2.718, right? So 2.718 and so on, some value. So yeah, that's how we will get the exponent value, e power something. So yeah, next ln, log, natural log. Ln means natural log. That means the base value will be e. Okay, so for that also select ln of, you can give any value so that you will get the output accordingly. So the base value will be e for them. For the natural logarithms, the base value will be e, right? So next, log of, log with any base. The base will be of any number. It's not particularly e or something else. The number will be anything. So here if you can see, log of 10 and the base value is 100. So we got the output as 2, right? Log of 100, the base value is 10. That's how we will get the output 2. Next, trigonometric functions. There were, there were different types of trigonometric functions. Let us see few of them. So sine of 0, sine of 90, cos of 0, cos of 90, cos of something, cos of 45 degrees, cos of 60 degrees, cos of, like that, cos of 30 degrees, sine of 30 degrees, sine of 90 degrees, sine of 45 degrees, sine of 60 degrees. So like that you can give anything, whatever you want to calculate, so that it will give the answer for it. So select whatever the trigonometric function you want to choose, you can choose, and of the value for what you want to choose, that value you can give. Next, radians of and degrees of. To convert the radians from degrees, you have to use radians of, and to convert to degrees from radians, you have to use degrees of. So okay, radians of 180 is 3.14, right? So the value of 3.14, if you give the whole value 3.14592 up to 3, if you give, you will get the exact answer 180. Now you can see I was giving half of values, and at last, now if you can see, I have gave the same exact values which was in points, and I got the output as 180 only. If you can see here, I got the value as 180. So from radians you can change to degrees, and from degrees you can change to radians. You will get the same value, right? Okay, so now let us know about another mathematical operation function, that is random values. Okay, so here I was showing about degrees and radians. So now let us know about the random values. So random values we can generate, right? So from 0 to 1 we can generate, as well as from whatever the number you want to generate, you can up to that number. So for example, if you use random off, just random off, select random off, you will get the random number between 0 and 1 only. Between if you how many times you do the same, you will get the value between 0 and 1 only. You will not cross it. After 1 you will not get the value. To get other values, you have to use floor of random off into 100. That means up to 100 you want any random value. Means you have to use, this is how you have to use random off into 1000, means up to 1000 you will get the random value. Random off into 100 means up to 100 you will get the random value. Next, sixth one is sign and module. So if you use sign off, when you use sign off, for the negative values you will get the output as -1. For the positive values you will get the value of 1. For 0 you will get the value of 0 when you use sign off. And when you use mod off, so modulus, that means a remainder you will get. For the remainder of 25 comma 4 is 1, right? The remainder of 25 comma 4 is 1, and the remainder of 60 comma 4 is 0. 16 comma 4, because 4 in the 4 table we will get 4 times 16, so the remainder will be 0. And for 32 and 5 the remainder will be 2. So that is how we will get the mod value of two numbers, that means remainder of two numbers. Next, remainder operator. Instead of mod of function, you can also use the remainder percentage symbol, remainder operator, to get the remainder of a function. So this is how we can use them different mathematical operations. So if you can see, select 25 percentage 4, we got the output as 1. So this is how we can use all the mathematical operations.